Hey you guys, it's Klairee Berry here on my lunch break. We are looking at we did Scorpio last night. We are looking at Aries today. Again, it feels like I just did Aries. I think I might have given Aries a little extra bonus, but you know, I'm always cycling through anyway. So congratulations, Aries. So just gonna go ahead and jump right in here. Got minimal time, minimal space. Might as well get busy on what is going on with the collective energy for, again, Aries sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, rising, north node, south node, Venus, Mercury, cusps, and cross watchers, and anybody else who's here. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Trying to make this world a better place through you, through me. Oh, I love the Seven of Cups. Such exciting energy. So you're kind of in this place where you're kind of like riding the wave. You're like, how long can I ride this wave for? This wave of positivity, this wave of growth. But you know, you just keep on harnessing your power, keep on building your power, keep on growing, and keep on using it to soar. Keep on using these positive feelings to manifest. You know, that's what we're here for. And we're going to manifest a holistic life, a holistically healthy life, so that we can enjoy all the fruits of our labor for whatever it is that we're doing. Okay, so there may have been some issues, you know, in this summer or this past. It's kind of like you're a little bit further away from that, though. You've kind of seen the silver lining. You're getting the good, and that's why you're on to bigger and better things. And so, you know, whatever you learned from that situation, whatever you were able to turn around, kudos to you. And keep on being a shining example and do that for other people too. And that's how we change the world, is by showing people that it is possible to do this. Okay, it is possible to turn things around. And like I said, the fact that you are getting this silver lining is just so important. And yeah, there's just a lot of growth energy here, a lot of rising above, a lot of getting this law of attraction and knowing that your thoughts are helping you. It's like you're riding these waves of your thoughts. You're riding these waves of your emotions are like surrounding your thoughts. And if you're not doing shadow work, you need to keep doing it. Or if you're not doing it, you need to do it. If you're not doing the shadow work, you need to do it. That's what's going to help you to make these thoughts even pure, even more pure, so that you can go even further with everything that you want. Okay, I'm seeing like sky's the limit, like you have big plans, you know what you're doing, or you're figuring it out at least. You know what I mean? As we all are. But you've got some great ideas. You've got some great things on your agenda, and great energy also to carry it through. You're starting kind of a big change, a new way of life, a new way of thinking about perhaps love, perhaps other things as well, but I'm getting it big on love here as well, which is greatly, you know, I'm gonna talk a lot about love and twin flames and stuff on this channel. Relationships are part of our holistic health, and relationships specifically we grow from. And you know, when we commit and when we grow and we learn, that's part of our growth. That's what we're here for. So it's very much tied up in holistic health. Absolutely. Okay, wow, you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So the more work you're doing, the better place you can get in your mind. And, you know, don't be cocky and say, oh, well, I've done a little bit of work, my mind is great now. No, we all have things, deep-seated things that we can change about the way we think about ourselves, the way we think about life in general. That again, once we go in and do the shadow work on these, we clear it out, and then we're able to have better relationships. So that's what this is largely about. But it's also going to affect your money. It's also going to affect your job and how you feel every single day, how your body feels, how your mood is, everything, what you do. Like if you want to be free, if you have any goals monetarily, career-wise, doing the shadow work is going to help. So if you don't know, or even if you do know about shadow work, go to my playlist. I have them on both channels, Klairee Berry and Klairee Berry Sanctuary. Go to the playlist channel. You can also check out my program. Has information. It's also another playlist. Also has information on the shadow work. It's just so important and very important. So important and very important to actually do after you learn about it. It's one thing to learn. You have to learn, but then you have to follow through with the actions. And then you kind of have to make it a regular practice. You really do. Because there's not just one or two things. And it's the big things and the big trauma and the big you know, misunderstandings that we had when we were a kid that kind of stick with you, but it's also the small things. And this is just, it becomes a way of life. Okay, it's not just like an exercise that you do. It's a way of life. So whenever anything comes up to where you're judging people or having a negative thought, then you deal with that and you're able to just deal with it quickly and move on. And it really helps you. It really helps you to be able to have this confidence in life, that it allows you to get things done. Like, it just allows you to be secure with yourself and to know that you can trust yourself and that you're always getting better. There are just so many benefits to doing this. And it just really makes you feel powerful, again, within your own self. True power is knowing yourself and being able to control yourself. There's always going to be things going on, but it's like, if we don't process them correctly, you know, we can get really messed up in our heads, in our emotions, and that can cause negative things, you know. And we can't be having all that negative stuff going on whenever we have stuff to do on this earth. You know, we have purposes. We have to jump in here. We have to save the world. We have to figure things out. We have to help people. You know, we have to raise our vibration so that we can evolve. And basically the world needs you right now to be on your game, to be cutting through the bullshit and to be figuring this stuff out and focusing on your whatever it is that your heart is telling you to manifest, your mission, basically. Get on purpose, stay on purpose. And if you know, we're not following the signs and following our guides and doing this work and figuring everything out, then it's going to hurt our work. It's going to hurt our, you know, capacity to give back. Whereas if we fully trust and we kind of throw ourselves into all of this stuff, then you're actually able to just start from the ground up, you know, and like have such a clear vision, a clear, you know, do clear work on what it is that excites you, whatever it is, you know, follow your bliss, whatever your purpose should be, whatever you're excited about, whatever you're excited to do, you know, that's what we should be following. That's what the world needs you to do. That's what we need to put more depth on that. It's not just a fun, frivolous thing that we like to do. Like, show up for it because there's a reason why you want to do it so bad. And that is, again, if it's fully, you know, something that is calling to you. You know, if you have a thought a couple times, you know, oh, that's one thing. But if it keeps coming back repetitively and you just can't give up on an idea, or you keep having this feeling and you keep wanting to do the same thing, and you know when a passion is real. And if not, then you need to close down the outside, the external coming in, and go off by yourself and really meditate and really think and really, you know, spend some time just deciding what you want to really do. Okay? It's not your passions that are they may be deep inside. You may have to bring them out and kind of let them be reborn and let them fly, because a lot of times we shut off, you know, all of this stuff. It comes across as frivolous to a lot of people. Oh, you're just doing, you know, art, or, you know, you're just doing natural healing, or, you know, whatever, you're just doing this tarot bullshit, like whatever it is that is helping people and you really are passionate about it. It's not just a silly passion or a hobby. Like, go for it. You know what I mean? The world needs more people in that type of alignment and doing that kind of work. And it takes a jump. It takes a leap of faith to get there. Okay? It takes a leap of faith to know and to listen to yourself enough to really know that, yeah, this is what I really want to do. And then it takes another leap of faith to like follow through and actually do it. But this is part of your transformation. The world is like calling you, you know, your guides are calling you to step up and be this person that you're supposed to be. Like, your purpose here is not to necessarily show up to your job for the rest of your life, you know, retire in 40 years and then sit on the couch and watch TV for the rest of your life. That is not your purpose. Your purpose is deeper, and it's calling. And again, if you don't know what it is, if you can't say wholeheartedly right now like what it is, then you need to go off by yourself and spend some time and know that there is a purpose for you, even if you don't know what it is. Okay, so it's just sometimes it's a process. I was going to say it's a slow process, and then I looked down and I got the 8 of Wands. So I feel like this process is going to be maybe coming for some of you who this resonates for. It's going to be very clear to you very soon, if it's not already. And I think if it is clear already, it's going to be even more clear that you're going to need to take action on it. And don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't think, oh, you know, I need to get better before I go do videos, or I need to get better before I offer my services, or like whatever. Just start now. Like, start where you're at. Believe it, and know when you have that belief that what your mission is, that what your purpose is really divinely placed in your heart, then you will have that confidence that you need to go follow through. And that's why all of a sudden, you know, your life can be totally different and totally changed and totally totally purposeful, on purpose. I think a lot of our depression, a lot of our anxiety, a lot of this stuff comes from not being on purpose. We know we have something to give back, but it's like we're distracted, you know, we're too distracted by drugs and alcohol and TV and, you know, sex addictions, pornography, like all of this different stuff, to where we're not doing, you know, the things that we should be doing and listening to our guides. But open yourself up and get there. And again, this is going to help you in so many different ways. Like, it'll help you be freer, it'll help you be richer, it'll help you feel more fulfilled in your life, it'll help you with your everyday, like, again, just feeling good, feeling whole, feeling connected on a daily basis. Like, what gets better than that? You know, I'd rather have that than all the money, but it'll come together for you. It's like a lot of it is already there waiting for you. It's just that you've got to match on the same frequency. You can do this. You can start this whole new life. It's a lot about new beginnings. It's a lot about kind of taking the bull by the horns. I hate that because I'm a vegan. That's a horrible saying for a vegan, but it's like, do this work, do what I'm saying, and then you will have the most beautiful creations. You will have the most beautiful rewards. You will feel like, again, like it's a whole new lifestyle. And you'll be just so, I think the amount of people, you know, that you're going to help is just so happy. And again, it's going to make you feel fulfilled on so many different levels. Okay, but you've got to go inward. The deeper you go in, you know, the easier and faster this is all going to be. You know, people are looking up to you. It's like you are here to guide people this way or that way, or stay away from this and stay away from that. And we all have phases. You know, we're not always going to be ready and able to direct and ready and able to do this, but it's like your phases, I feel like your phase is coming up where you need to really be making these changes so that you can give back, you know, and again, just help make this world an even better and better and better place. Because wow, you know, there's a lot of good, like we're wired to be blissful. There's a lot of good out there, but a lot of people aren't seeing it. And the world needs you to bring this warmth, to bring this love, to bring this knowledge, to bring, to set the example, to show people how to change. We really sometimes underestimate like how many people are actually watching us and how many people we're actually affecting. Because there's no way to measure it. You know, oh, so-and-so saw this on Facebook, or so-and-so saw that in real life. And it's like, the amount of people who see you may not even see who sees you in a day. But just know that you are very much showing up, and you're standing ground, and you're causing ripples out there. You're making waves and good splashes. You know, you just need to keep on going and make more. You know, you need to get deeper and deeper. And the things that you used to think that you wanted is not necessarily going to be what you want anymore. You're looking at a whole new plan. I feel like maybe there's been a change, you know, in what you wanted to do. Maybe you figured that out. Maybe you're still, you know, working on this, again, this purpose, this mission. Okay, like, what are you really doing? Stay grounded and go after it. Figure it out. Like, these are the steps that we need to take. We can't keep on being distracted, you know. And if you have to put a relationship on the back burner, then do it and get something done right now. And a lot of this, again, is going inward, doing the switch work, the shadow work, and the inner child healing. Again, check out my program. So important to do the inner child work. We have to deal with our own shit in order to truly help other people. Your negative shit that you have to deal with, all your adversities that we're going to deal with, that you're going to deal with, message me, klaireeberry@gmail.com if you want help. I've got readings, consultations. Let me know. KlaireeBerry.com has the details there. Also in the description box below. If you don't see it in this one automatically, check out any of the most recent videos, and it's all there as well. But it's really important to go take care of yourself as a child now, because those things that you thought, those events, like events happen, things happen. It's like we just create these sometimes end up with these erroneous beliefs about them that travel with us, and that is blocking you from getting what you want. That is blocking you from the law of attraction. And that's the missing piece of the law of attraction that a lot of people don't even realize. They go through the motions. They're like, why is this not working? The law of attraction sucks. It's a bunch of woo woo hoo hoo foo foo shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, that's because it's not a shallow thing. It's not about your mental and thinking thoughts and doing a little visualization for 10 minutes a day. This is life changing. This is a lifestyle. Okay, so if you're not willing to get on board with this, then, you know, you will eventually, whenever you are so convinced, you know, but if you start doing this now, even if you just try it out and realize, and you'll start getting benefits immediately. It might feel crazy when you're doing it. It might feel negative. You might be bringing up old feelings of these situations, and it might, you know, might throw you off a little bit, but almost immediately after that, there will be change. There will be passion. There will be awakenings. You will feel it. It is worth it. Again, just try. Just try a little bit, okay? Taking control of yourself, and in this way, it's so deep. This should change my life, like, right away. It changed my whole summer. I know it's going to change my entire life. It already has. It's just so beautiful, the way that it affects you and the way that it empowers you. And it can happen so quick. It can happen so quick. It can happen, for me, it came in like the depths of my lows, you know, when I was, you know, really kind of helpless in a way, and like, especially about a certain situation. But you don't have to be, and this can help your love life so much. I have tried to apply the law of attraction to relationships for so long, and, you know, it was missing a piece. And the piece that it was missing is this deeper inner child healing work. So when you hear me say switch work, that's what it is. Shadow work and inner child healing. Okay? It's going to totally transform your entire life. And we need this right now. The world needs more love, you know? Oh my gosh. If we can just keep it together. You've got big things going on right here. I think you've got a person that really loves you. You've got a person that maybe you thought you were a soulmate, but it may even be deeper. You might be like the twin flame situations where, you know, you come apart and then you come back together, and then you learn, and then you grow, and you really can't, I mean, you really just don't want to be apart. And it's getting deeper. Like, your vision is coming in together. You might be getting like more out there, you know, more out there with this stuff. And you go inner, you know, sometimes you're going away from like mainstream society, but you're going there together. You're going to be in your own little world, you know, like together. But again, you're going to shine as this example of what can happen, you know. People are going to be like, whoa, I didn't think they were going to make it. And it's like, well, you know, and I'm not telling you to go back with a person that is abusive or anything like this. I'm just saying, if whoever this resonates with, you know, we're taking a situation that may have been, you know, more rocky in the past, and we're just growing. And if you have to take that time apart, separate, kind of work on yourself, do this inner child healing work on yourself. When you do that, you will actually be affecting them, especially if you are that twin flame situation, that soulmate situation where you're connected. You really have that deep connection. And if you have that, you know it. Like, I feel like even just saying that, like, even if you don't know anything about twin flames, like, just saying that, you know it. And you're a very special person to your partner, and your person is very special to you. And that's just how that works. But it also means that you're here for a reason to do stuff together, you know, whether it's eventually to, you know, come into a new purpose together. I'm seeing like this whole like vision for you guys that is not probably realized in either of your minds yet, but you know, there's a purpose. There's a deeper purpose. So getting what you want. See, this is why you have such a, when all of this stuff, another thing that knowing all of this stuff does is makes you, again, more confident, because you know that the universe really truly does support you, and the universe wants what's best for you, and what's best for you is also what's best for the entire world. When you're coming in with your partner and coming together and doing this work, and you're coming to new levels, you know, where you're able to deal with your person. Like I said, even if there's something crazy going on, I was able to use these principles to really kind of transform really my behavior and my energy. And that transformed my relationship with my twin flame, with my person, because of the way that I was able to react. And I was able to honor him even in places where, you know, he didn't expect it, or he didn't think that was, you know, what was going to happen. He's very surprised, you know, and all of this stuff. And we've only come closer and closer together. So you know, you may think it's hopeless, but it can absolutely grow, you know, grow and grow and grow back again. You've got a good vantage point. It's kind of like you're in this now for the long haul. It's like once you know this stuff, you can't go back. You know, it's like, get ready. You know, it's maybe a long journey, but you're going to go so far, you're going to see the most beautiful things. You know? Yeah, you're going to have to get over, you know, the hard part in the shadow work and learning, you know, the worst of the shadow work, get it out of the way first. And then you'll have the rest of your journey, you know, to have fun and look forward to. And it's like, get ready, you know? You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to put your mind to it. You can't just say, I'm going to do it. You can't just learn about it. You actually have to learn about it, go to my playlist, read about it, learn about it, and then actually follow through and do it. Okay? It's pretty much it. It's going to cause parts of you to change, but those parts of you that are going to fall away are exactly what needs to fall away. Okay? So don't be scared. This is for your highest good and change. And it's like you will be able to just rise up, and you will be able to, it's almost like, oh, I can finally breathe. I can finally kick my feet up and relax. I can finally rest. I can finally see the light. That's what I'm getting out of this whole situation, okay? So thank you so much for joining me today. Again, if I have to give you one last thing to say, again, it's like, if I haven't made it clear, going in and doing this shadow work is going to affect you and your person. It's going to affect everything about them. It's going to affect you on the inside. It's going to affect your life. It's going to affect the way they perceive you. It's going to affect the way you feel when you're, you know, with each other, because of all the good that it's going to do for you. It's crazy. It's crazy how deep this shit is. It's like, if you know the law of attraction, you think of the law of attraction, you think, oh, this is deep, but you even know it works. This is like to the next 10 kabillion levels. It's like really turning on the law of attraction. It's like you were at the car for the law of attraction, and you were sitting here thinking you were driving, and you're like, yeah, this is pretty cool, like. And then you're like, oh, all of a sudden, oh, I wasn't actually moving, and now actually you're going to put the key in the car and go. The battery's going to be completed. Switch. The flip has been switched, and now it's a whole new life. It's a whole new world. So again, let me know if you have any questions. See you around. I'm Klairee Berry all over social media. Leave me some comments and let me know how you feel about this. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you so soon. Bye.